The Italians go to the polls on Sunday for the first general election in 5 years. Silvio Berlusconi is back, and he's got some new political allies, parties on his right, even the far right. Discontent over migration and persistent economic problems are high on the agenda. But with as many as 40% of the electorate undecided, there's everything to play for. Here's our diplomatic editor, Mark Urban.
Milan's Manzoni Theatre. Where better for Italy's old stager and ultimate political player to work an ecstatic crowd? Berlusconi may be banned from holding office, but he's back, thrilling supporters and proving wrong those who confined him to political oblivion. Up in one of the boxes is Laura Capella. She'd driven an hour to see her idol in action, and she wasn't disappointed.
È una persona molto buona perché lui è un signore. Ho seguito il presidente Berlusconi nei momenti belli e nei momenti soprattutto del bisogno, quando lui è stato ammalato, nei momenti brutti fuori dal tribunale. Migliaia di persone che lo seguono e quindi vuol dire che il popolo italiano lo ama.
You may think of Berlusconi as right-wing, but sharing the playbill are people like Attilio Fontana and his party, the Lega Nord or Northern League. Such is the trend of Italian politics that Berlusconi now sits on the left of a right-wing bloc with Lega and another far-right party. The new allies almost competing in attacks on immigrants that have dominated the campaign.
La gente è preoccupata di questa situazione non sotto controllo, di questa situazione che, come le ripeto, crea delle tensioni sociali.
There's talk in this campaign about sending back hundreds of thousands of immigrants. Is that really a practical proposition?
Allora, è chiaro che non è pensabile che centinaia di migliaia di persone vengano mandate rapidamente a casa loro, ma credo che sia necessario iniziare a mettere in atto tutto quanto è necessario per provvedere ai rimpatri.
Lega has a long history of racist politics, one MP even blacking up in Parliament, saying he'd get more attention that way. It's often attacked Cecile Kyenge, the country's first black minister. A member of the ruling Democrats who looks set to suffer in these elections, she thinks Berlusconi has allied himself with hate mongers.
I'm a victim of the campaign from this political party. Lega Nord and other political party like Fratelli d'Italia are working and investing in fear of people. And I think that today our country must take measure and sanction to all political leader or political party we invest in racism.
Across Milan, there are plenty of reminders of Italy's fascist years. The architecture, like the politics, eschews complexity, cleaving instead to clean, straight, easily understood lines. Then it was about Italian greatness. Now it's about pledges by Berlusconi and his Lega partners to deport hundreds of thousands of immigrants.
Today, as in the 20s, the right is using the language of authoritarian populism. Back then, Mussolini's targets were other countries, those that would deny Italy its new age of greatness. Today, the scapegoat is internal, immigrants. And indeed, the immigration question has come to dominate this election campaign.
In Sesto San Giovanni near Milan, they recently elected a mayor from Berlusconi's Forza party. It marked the end of 72 years of socialist control of the town hall. In a few weeks, the new mayor has thrown out 208 illegal immigrants, served many with deportation orders, and laid plans to stop them coming back.
Nel caso in cui dovessero tornare, noi siamo pronti e li aspettiamo. Quotidianamente vengono svolte centinaia di controlli In aggiunta abbiamo acquistato degli strumenti che ci aiutano pure attraverso l'utilizzo delle tecnologie a svolgere questa attività. Stiamo sviluppando tutto un sistema di videosorveglianza proprio per garantire il controllo all'accesso, all'uscita della città.
Sesto's story has echoes of many areas of Europe and indeed America. Its heavy industries have been hit by closures and the local economy sank into the doldrums. Alessandra Iosa's family used to have 5 shops, now it's down to 1. She approves of the new mayor's policies.
Credo che il fenomeno dell'immigrazione sia una cosa che non si possa fermare ma che vada gestito, e questo non è un problema solo di Sesto San Giovanni, ma credo che sia un problema Italia. Il sindaco sta facendo tante azioni per dare proprio la sensazione ai suoi cittadini che in città ci sia più sicurezza. L'avvento dell'esercito, che di per sé non è risolutivo ma comunque crea sicurezza tra la gente, è stato accolto molto bene.
Back in Milan, the patron of the Asmara, an Eritrean restaurant, has been in Italy for 46 years. He's a citizen. In theory, he has nothing to fear. But he's noticed a change in the climate. Exchanges, like one with a lawyer seeking a permit on his behalf, belie an underlying racism.
Sapete cosa mi ha detto? Ma lei, anche se è cittadino, lei è di seconda categoria, da una avvocatessa. Io le ho riso in faccia, vi ho riso davvero in faccia. È diventata rossa perché lei ha capito che ha sbagliato.
And do you feel that the situation worsened because so many people came on the boats from Libya? Is that what's changed the climate, or is there something else going on, do you think?
Sicuramente ha influenzato questa provenienza dalla Libia, però sottilmente da sempre è stato qualcosa che non va.
What we have in this Italian election is another chapter in the industrial decline of the West and the faltering with it of social democracy. In its place, the rise of nationalism and nativist sentiment. For the moment here, it targets immigrants and immigration, but one could just as easily see it move on to attack the EU and its institutions.
As the ground shifts, Lega, who brought thousands of supporters to Milan's Piazza del Duomo, could, if the polls are right, be on the verge of entering government. Its leader, Matteo Salvini, has found immigration touches deeper chords than Lega's Eurosceptic messages, though it also blames the EU for creating the migration crisis and leaving Italy to deal with it.
Interest of European Union and not interest of Italian people.
Having marketed itself as a centre-right coalition, Italy's far-right, enabled by its pact with Berlusconi, may soon return to power.
How are you different from the fascists of the 1920s?
Ma guardi, io credo che oggi si parli di fascismo da parte di chi non ha idee da contrapporre, da parte di chi non ha progetti e programmi da offrire agli elettori. Il fascismo è finito da troppi anni, e credo che sia veramente un finto problema che si agita per cercare di distrarre l'opinione pubblica da quelli che sono i veri problemi del nostro Paese, che sono quelli sì, il lavoro, che sono la sicurezza, questi sono i veri problemi.
Italy's election will be decided in Sunday's vote, but if these people get their way, it could soon have a government committed to deporting hundreds of thousands of immigrants.